Hey everyone, it is Thursday. We are running 15 minutes behind. That's all right. You have Katie and Sage's Hollow, Jess in Paranormal Interest, and we have Lisa, the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium. We were supposed to have another guest on. I don't know where she went to or if she's still coming, but we will make the most of it. So, Jess, would you like to tell everyone what our topic is for the night?
Attachments. Did that
And what about
satisfy?
attachments?
Exactly. What are they? How you get them? Why you get them? But everybody pretty much gets them. So anybody feel free to join in speaking. I'm fine with it. Just saying. Hello, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Oh, my comments thingy isn't pulled up. I didn't even know. Oh, there it is. Hi, Eileen.
I'm here.
Hi, Colleen.
I'm here. I'm just baking Irish soda bread.
I know, where's mine?
Girl, I right now I have 4 in the oven because I don't have any other shelves and I'm out of flour because somebody said that they bought flour.
Oh, that's a no.
That person also doesn't make the soda bread, so how he would know how much flour, I don't know.
So let me put this out there. We are not doing any readings tonight. The only thing we are talking about is if there's any questions regarding attachments. That is what we are doing.
So it's topical discussion, attachments.
Hello, Virginia. Eileen made 2 loaves today and 2 tomorrow. More power to you. I'm just going to do the corned beef potatoes.
That's all you have to make is 2?
Today and then 2 tomorrow.
I got to push out like 8 tonight and then I got to do another like 3 or 4 for the weekend.
I am making no bread.
I'm not making no bread either.
It's a quick bread. It's a quick bread, but you only want it fresh anyways.
Hello,
but these are my kids we're talking about.
If you guys didn't know, we are also we're streaming to your guys' pages, but we're not streaming to the Purple Dahlia Facebook page. We are streaming to the Purple Dahlia YouTube page.
Ooh.
We fancy like that.
That's why you see a little YouTube thing by Amy's name, because she's watching from YouTube.
I was wondering why.
It just means that those trolls that like to say like bad words or say that, oh my God, you said you were going to step on a bug and now you got like PETA against you. It just means that stuff doesn't apply on Facebook. But that does not mean we do not enforce Facebook community guidelines that we love so much.
Oh, yeah, we just adore those.
Can't get water out of the water dispenser unless we got the kitchen sink up.
Eileen wants your recipe, Lisa.
Okay, it comes from an Irish cookbook. Don't worry, it's not in Gaelic.
So how's everybody feeling tonight? Let me ask that question.
Are you asking this is like the
ask
group
questions, you might get honest answers, so just be forewarned.
Okay. I didn't expect anything less than an honest answer.
Wonderful. Wonderful. She'll come back. She's got control of the keyboards, not me.
Okay.
So
how's everybody feeling tonight?
I'm glad it's not snowing.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad I got my power back after 26 inches of snow.
Uh-oh.
Gone for 2 days, got it back, free to go to sleep. A little PTSD there. Went out, got more buttermilk, came home, couldn't open the garage door. I'm like, that's weird, maybe the battery's dead. Nope, go in the house, completely out. And then as I'm cussing a blue streak, I'm sure all of you heard the atomic boom this afternoon. Yeah, power came back on.
Today's my Friday. Oh, I like that. Getting
So,
relaxed. Bestie's power is out. She's going to try to get on from her phone.
Okay. Is it possible that someone, Lisa, I'm referring to chosen daughter's wife, is and images that are memories, plus she's projecting pure hate for me? Carol, your chosen daughter thing, it really should be taken private. Because we're just going to discuss attachments. I don't think she has an attachment if that's what you're asking. Getting relaxed. Oh, Amy, I envy you. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Virginia. Who else did I miss?
Oh,
Eileen.
ever make up that hour, let me know.
Okay. What's the matter?
Virginia said, tired, still making up the hour we lost.
right?
I said, if you ever get it, like if she ever makes it up, let me know. Because I'm
Hi,
crazy.
bro.
I thought today was Tuesday. That's how long I've had no power. And then somebody goes, no, tomorrow's Friday. And I go, oh, well, wonderful. Now I have to get everything ready by myself.
Hi, Brooke. I don't know if you guys can see everything, so I'm just trying to like
I can.
mention everything that's happening.
So,
Attachments.
yeah, let's talk about attachments.
Okay, so before I forget, because you know I will, because I have no mind right now. Grab a pen and paper in case you want this recipe because it's super complicated. 4 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of sugar, 2 cups of buttermilk. That's it.
Ah,
I'm back. My internet's still out, so I'm on my phone.
Okay.
why is it
Don't
out?
send yourself, girl. That's worth it.
Right now. Is it?
What happened?
I said, why is it out? The power's not even bad, is it? Or the weather.
No, I don't know. It
Wendy.
just went out.
Could be windy, and it could be anybody that like might have skidded, or we had a power line over on the next street over that was over a puddle of water, which had a lot of snow in it, and it was just dangling out there. So that was what shut down our neighborhood. We thought it was 2 houses, but the other house it ended up being not an electrical wire, but nobody knew. They're like, oh,
Did you-
wire down.
Did you answer Carol's question?
Yeah, I
yes.
said I don't feel she has an attachment, but to really go into depth about her chosen daughter, which I didn't know there was a difference between chosen daughter and daughter, but that's just me. That she should probably book a private reading because that's a lot to take on, and we only got an hour, and we got to share that hour with everybody. Oh, she doing sign languages? Oh, okay.
I was talking to John.
Winston says Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay? The bread's not done yet. You have to wait like everybody else, buddy.
okay. So, my dog is passed out in the middle of the bed on my sweater right now. Thank God he's not in my lap. This would be like the first live I actually have my whole lap to
I
myself.
just want to mention real quick that sometime coming up between this weekend and next week, I'm going to do a 3-pile reading, like pick a pile reading. And then,
Mean pick 1, 2, or 3?
right, but like a fuller reading.
Okay, yeah. You can just say choose group 1, group 2, group 3. I hear you. I just want to make sure I understood you.
Yeah. Just wanted to get it out there because I'll forget because I forgot like 3 times already.
I know. It's that kind of week, I'm telling you.
It really is that kind of week, man.
Carol
It
said chosen daughter isn't birth child.
Okay. But it doesn't matter how you got here. It's what happens afterwards.
is, right?
Brooke thought you were making pancakes.
I don't have a stepdaughter. I don't have a daughter-in-law. Either use in or use out. Those are the only options you get. Left lane, right lane. That's it. To which either lane's fine by me because, you know, do you. That's what I say. Is that what you wanted? Come here. You want to try it? Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
So on the note of attachments,
Good steps, right? Yeah. Nums.
Jess, where do you want to start with that?
What is an attachment? Technically, what is an attachment?
Okay.
You want an example? You want like textbook reading of it or what?
I want to put in layman's terms so everybody can understand
Okay.
it because
That is how it feels to have an attachment. Okay. You know when you make hamburgers and you wash your hands afterwards and it still has that little slimy residue on it that you can't seem to get rid of? That's how an attachment feels. Like, you know, it's not your emotions, but you know it's somebody's emotions, but it's just not in your usual mannerisms or character. So you sort of osmosis like sponged it, but they're doing that on purpose. Like you're normally in a good mood, and then all of a sudden you're just like on a tear for 3 days, and people like, what's going on? And you might have come back from an investigation or whatever.
I'm calling
A
a cable
cemetery.
company, just so you guys know.
Okay. Might have driven by a cemetery, gone to a hospital, a morgue, a funeral home, yada, yada, yada. Saw a dead guy on the side of the highway. Many things. Cemetery is a big one for me. So that's what happens. And they just hitchhike. So that's why I always tell people no hitchhikers, and always put a piece of rose quartz underneath their driver's seat.
okay, so Carol would like to know, isn't that being an empath like the same description?
No.
There's a fine line that makes it different.
See, I was always told empaths are the sponge. So you can be an empath and still be a psychic medium. So an empath will say if you fell down, an empath will tell you, ooh, somewhere in your arm is hurting. A psychic's gonna go, you got a hairline fracture from here to here. Hold on, let me get my Sharpie. Okay, show the doctor, don't move it. They go to the hospital and the doctor goes, oh, did you mean to draw a line on the hairline fracture? That's the difference. But everybody pretty much starts off as an empath for abilities, and then from there it changes because everything is so just customized. Who is beating me up?
So,
Not me.
Jess,
Queen.
what's your take on all of that?
On all of that. What kind of question is that?
I lost what I was going to say. That's what kind of question that is.
They're not buttermilk cupcakes. They're
So
bread.
let's go with a little bit of personal experience there for you, Jess. You've been on a couple of.
Throwing Jess under the bus. Talk about your
Guys, I'm going to throw myself under a bus as well. I'm not just throwing her under a bus, but I know from our conversations that there's one thing in particular, attachment-wise, that makes for good conversation that has happened. So
ain't that spirit tie from the other night, I'll tell you that much. You got to go.
you ran the spirit box in the other house.
Yeah.
I did.
In case you're wondering, we run our spirit boxes just about anywhere we can. Why? Because it helps us give a little insight and doesn't drain us as fast as trying to shake spirit and go, talk to us.
Mine was back when I did not know any better. I didn't ground, I didn't center, I didn't clear, I didn't close it down, I didn't do anything right at all. I was just like, oh, this is cool, right?
Only do that once.
Yeah, you only do it once, and I'll tell you why. Because you know in scary movies when the light bulb bursts and you're like, oh, that's a cool effect. It really happened, and it did. And my pipes busted, and my mom had a heart attack, and it was a disaster.
Yeah. For everybody, if you see it in a movie, it doesn't happen like that in real life. And just in case you're wondering, we watch it too, and we're screaming at a TV, you're an idiot.
Well, I do now.
It's like that one girl that always goes to investigate that noise, and you're like, you're a friggin' idiot. Why are you doing that? Yeah.
So I've learned my
Ever
lesson.
stand in the back of a theater during a horror movie?
No.
I don't
Okay.
generally go to the movie theaters to watch horror movies. So.
I'm pretty sure everybody has seen Blair Witch or knows of it, the premise of it. Okay.
Mhm.
What idiot only takes one map? What idiot doesn't give you last coordinates of where you're supposed to be and what time you expect to be back? What idiot doesn't say, hey, if anything happens to me, this is my license plate number, you're going to tell the cops, and this is where we're going? One map, and you give it to the simple Simon in the group? Are you serious? And then you want to go kicking hornets' nests? Nay, nay, nay.
But
So, I had a personal experience with it when I was younger. I went with one of my friends. He was a new father. I was younger, he was older. And his fiance and him had just moved into a house. And I was helping him move stuff in. And coincidentally, he moved right across the street from one of my other friends. So I went and stayed across the street. And at 3:00 in the morning, my phone started blowing up. And he called me and he's like, I need you to come over here and I need you to come over here right now. So I went running across the street in a tank top and shorts and my bare feet because I thought like the house was on fire.
Is this in the winter?
Fall into winter.
Okay.
So I go running across the street and I open the front door to his house. And as soon as I opened the front door, the picture of his family that was hanging on the living room wall flew off the wall and landed at my feet. And that was just the beginning.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but did you ever see when they like the airplane movies, but they do it for the scary movies, like they made fun of it?
Yeah.
Didn't the Wayans brothers or something, like, didn't that happen? And he was like, at least you could say hello first.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So that was just the beginning of it. And then I walk through his house and I'm yelling for him. And he is upstairs packing a diaper bag to get his fiance and the kid out. What?
I want bread, Lisa. I'm sorry. She showed us her bread.
This is the chocolate chip soda bread.
It's got chocolate, and I definitely want it.
This is the plain. And then I still gotta make raisin ones. But I don't use dark raisins. I use light raisins because the dark ones are bitter.
Like a raisin.
And brick-bat bread is kind of like the equivalent to a hot cross bun, but it's bread. So good with cream cheese. So good.
So that was the start of it. And he was upstairs packing a bag. So I'm yelling for him. And in order to get to his upstairs, I had to walk through his kitchen and go up his stairs. As I'm walking through the kitchen, the doors are opening and closing, and the drawers are opening and closing, and things are making noise, and silverware is flying out of places, and knives are getting stuck in the wall.
Not good.
Yeah, no, that was like my absolute worst experience, horrifying PTSD. Like, I move in someplace, and the first thing I do is check the drawers that open and close.
I've had drawers open and closed before, but they were like, it was somewhere else. It was a completely separate experience.
So that scared the pants off of me, and I was good after that.
But anyway, you don't always know you have an attachment. I think.
No, like I said, again, for me, it's like when you make hamburger and you wash your hands, you know your hands are clean, but there's still that little residue you can't get off. And what's the best way to get rid of it off your hands is usually put some sea salt on your hands and scrub it before you put the soap on there, and then that gets all the residue off. So that's where I got the theory, which we proved effective, is to eat something salty. It's like bug spray for spirits. Like, they don't want it because we got too much salt in our system.
Ooh.
I would tell him to go get some Irish butter, but the Amish butter is just as good, so I'm good with that.
Her internet's back. She's going to try to get on from her computer.
Okay.
Eileen said she sent you her recipe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine literally, I mean, there's 1,000 recipes you can find for it. Mine literally comes from the Little Irish Cookbook. And this thing is going to be All right, this thing's really old because I had this one before I graduated from high school, so this thing's really old. But it's nice. It just has the simple recipes. How to make apple jelly, which was really good. Irish stew, leg of lamb, corned beef and cabbage. Like if you haven't learned how to make corned beef and cabbage, girl, you got issues. What's the bricky brack one? Everybody likes the brick one, but man, that's like a yeast dough and.
Carol says, I think I have uninvited souls living with us.
Well, that's because you got children. They like the light and the children.
But you can ask them to go.
You can
That's
also
it. Your
tell them.
house, your castle, your serenity.
Sanctuary.
They can follow your rules or get the hell out. Like, you don't need to go home, but you ain't going to stay at my home.
Right?
You can't stay here. Sorry. Eileen says hers is her grandma's recipe.
Oh.
So what are we talking about? What did I miss?
Okay, so we talked about how we're going to kill somebody. The wind. Rocks underneath your car seat. Sea salt. Eat something salty to get rid of spirits. What it feels like to have an attachment. Katie gave a story of where she was running around in a tank top and shorts in the winter. Yeah, that's it.
Jess gave a story.
Darn it.
Yeah, but I figured Jess was going to retell her story because you were the most recent one to talk. I was just catching her up on everything else prior to that.
No, Jess is good.
Jess doesn't like to talk, remember?
No, she doesn't. Okay, so now.
Oh, by the way, ladies, ready? Woo! Both shoulders are working. Hey! Mother Nature better stay out of my path because I'm not in the mood for her. We're going to have a chat.
Uh-oh.
It's 72 sunny with a light breeze. I don't want to talk to her. I earned it. 26 inches of snow.
I don't think I've had an attachment.
Really?
Really, Boo? Really? Because we went to the other place that you lived.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's not inside of you like a true possession does not mean you don't have an attachment. Whatever it was in that house, it started calling your name, John's name, Autumn's name. That's an attachment. That's a spirit that needs an eviction notice to take place like today.
And I won't pass by that house no more. And John knows it. He goes, oh, I thought you were going to go past. I was like, really? He goes, no, I figured you would turn. I'm like, yeah.
And do I need to bring up that other house? Because, you were in there, too, with the rest of us.
The V house? No, we're not bringing it up. That's it. I get that. She lives across it. No, she lives diagonally. No, don't bring it up.
So you can also get attachments from thoughts. Let's put that out there since we're about to say stuff we shouldn't be.
Really? What kind of thoughts? Do tell.
Well, I can't. You just told us not to say a word.
Well, not about that house. We can talk about anything but the thing on the second floor.
Okay.
Or the basement. So we can cover the first floor because they didn't. That was a sniper attack.
Okay, if you think about it, though, your thoughts are vibration, right? And what you vibrate at, you attract. Therefore, why are we laughing at me? What did I do? Damn.
That's what she said.
What? Thank God my car's blonde. I don't freaking get it. I'm just saying.
Brooke said, please let me know how to turn my thoughts off completely. What, have you been thinking about getting a hobby, Brooke?
Turn on my thoughts. Woo woo. Hockey's on. Somebody give me the score, please. I love the little
Yes, under your feet. It's
yeah,
okay.
I know. No,
Oh.
it's okay.
Good. Sorry.
You forget you gotta watch what you say around us.
Me?
No, I'm
I have
telling
no filter. If you guys haven't learned that by now, what you see is what you get. So don't be like, oh, I met her in person and she's totally different than she was on live.
She gets it. Katie just told her.
Because what you see here is what you get in person when you meet me. I am was I am.
Now you get it?
Listen, I'm trying to be freaking serious.
Did Katie just explain it to you, Jess?
Yep. So anyway,
I dye my hair blonde for a reason. Don't have any expectations. I'm just saying.
Come
I have
on.
expectations now. You brought that whole thing into the subject.
so
And you're welcome. I hope all your children are in bed. At midnight, it's St. Patrick's Day. Hey, Brookie. How's your belly feeling?
who sounds like Popeye?
How's my boy?
So listen, all of you have received a blanket for your dog, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I made Dexter one. I put his initial on it. He doesn't want anybody touching it. He slept underneath it, and even when he got too warm, he pushed it off, but he kept one paw on the blanket. Is that pretty much the same effect that happens with your dogs?
Yeah. If you take Clover's blanket, he chases you down and like grabs a hold of it, and he will fight you for it.
Because Kim's like,
says, Lisa, I am what I am.
ditto.
Okay, so we were talking about vibration.
Can we just say a higher frequency? Because that's a lot better, because I can get that out and not choke and on air. But you're going to talk about the other thing. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to keel over. I'm going to be on my back on the floor like a cockroach laughing.
You know,
talk about vibrations,
it
Lisa.
really does not help when she says vibration. Everybody starts laughing, and then you got Carmen. He just comes in and goes, "That's what she said."
I know.
Like, how?
He missed a bit. It's like, that's what she said. It's like, oh my God.
So higher frequency.
Higher frequency, which means that generally speaking, if you're going to be working with spirit, you don't want to do if you're in a bad mood, have a migraine, yada, 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 because you want to you feed it positivity. So positivity gives you a higher vibration. Now, there's children that will scream. That might attract negative entities, right? And if you giggle, that's a higher frequency volume, and that's going to attract more good spirits. Because if you ever notice, like, angels, like if you're in a church and stuff, sometimes you hear the angels at such a sonic pitch, like it's like dog hearing, kind of like a high pitch whistle. That's a high frequency. And that's how the ITC systems work when you use the spirit box, is it's measuring the frequencies the same way that we might not hear what's going on, but the dogs can hear it because they can pick up that frequency.
What were you saying, Jess?
I wasn't saying
Don't you do it.
a higher vibration.
And the way she said it so low.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom.
All right. So
welcome to our madness. This is what you get. This is really us. We're not filtered. We don't make stuff up. We don't Google you, because that's not my job, because I'm terrible with computers, in case you haven't figured that out.
But you're talking about thoughts being attachments.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, let me put it to you this way. So if I was driving and I had a nasty thought about the idiot driver in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be enough to attract negative to them, or is it going to attract negative to me?
Well, I don't think that a fleeting thought really would do it. I would think it would have to be something more, or
like 5 miles, same driver in front of you doing like 2 miles an hour, swerving in. Oh, let's see snowbank, swerving out. Asking for a friend, though. Just asking for a friend.
Like staying in a continuous state of like anger or.
So, kind of like wishing ill on somebody.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do I say? Like, Right. But I always say careful what you wish for because you don't want to put it out in the universe because you can say, oh, damn it, I wish that person something would happen to them, but you're going to get it back threefold.
Mm-hmm.
It is best just to say, I wish they get exactly what they deserve. Good or bad. Out of my hands. You do you. I'm going to stay in my lane, beep and wave. Hey. That's it.
Keep on going.
Yeah.
Bestie, what are you wearing? Because I got my camel ones on. Oh, okay.
My slippers, jeans.
Oh,
So,
But so if you we're talking about attachments. So what do you call so attachments is all different things. It's not when somebody possesses your body.
right. Possessions are like a personal thing where it's just affecting you and nobody else really around you, but somebody else around you notices it. Like there's a personality. That's the reason why I have security. So at any given time, I have invisible security with us, and then I have the visible bestie security with us. So you guys know me enough to know the little nuances if I'm picking up something or it's not really me. Like if I'm taking too much of their energy, you know enough to get me the hell out of there.
Jess, have you ever been possessed?
no.
Then what was with that look?
But look, I didn't do nothing. I bit my mouth. I didn't say
I'm not
nothing.
talking about you.
Oh,
You go.
No, I
Sammy,
mean,
what's your dog?
if I had been, I guess it would be, and I wouldn't know. So no, maybe.
Just know that every time that we get together, we amplify our own abilities. So we have our regular abilities and then they get amped up. So I have abilities, Katie has abilities, Jess has abilities, Chris has abilities. So that's 4 of us. Plus there'll be an extra pillar, say in the middle, that stores all that extra. You can say no all you want, girl, but you know you heard those voices say your name.
What? What, Jess?
What? What I missed?
So it amplifies everything, and then you have an extra pillar, almost like a power source, like a battery in the middle of us that holds the excess amplification. So it draws quite a light. So it's not like we're just like, oh, going out there with a flashlight. It's like we're going out there with like a complete like Hollywood floodlight for spirit. That's why we always tell you guys to ground. Because it's so important. Because people think, oh, well, nothing's going to happen because it's not live now. No, it can still happen.
Jess, I'm sending John to your house. I'm just saying. But anyway.
What's that?
Okay, so you guys are freezing really bad on my end. Like really bad. Like you sound like robots. But I can hear you guys talking on Jessica's computer downstairs. So I know it's not our internet.
It's not me.
It's not me.
Hop out and hop back in.
I'm willing to think to put it out there that it's Spirit because Spirit has been doing this all week.
Yeah, who you telling? Jessica's phone hasn't been
Did you
working
just
right all
put
week.
it on you with your foot, bestie?
No, I put myself on mute.
Oh, girl, because I was like, damn, she bossing today. We're in trouble. We're going to get write-ups and everything.
Brooke said we seem fine. But what were you, like, I said that I was sending John to Jess's house. Because I can't with him tonight. I'm too tired to deal with him.
That's because you're close to Jess. If I was closer, she'd be sending him here.
He cleans.
I'll take him. He cleans, he cooks, and he'll yell and scare everybody. It'll be great.
I have never seen John yell. Ooh, if it's happening, I want video footage or do it live so I can watch.
I'm going to record it so I can use it for future reference.
You don't want to see John yell.
I bet you guys haven't figured out that this hibernation thing's almost over for me because I'm going stir crazy here.
Oh yes,
I'm like a kid jacked up on candy, only I haven't had any candy.
Bessie says she wants to hear you yell. She wants video and everything. John doesn't yell.
I said I've never heard him yell yet.
Everybody.
I want to see it, though. I want to see it. I know he can do it. I just want to see it.
You don't want to see it.
I don't even think he'd have to actually yell here. I think he would just be scary, and that would be enough.
My mother said if you do the look right, you don't have to yell. She'd be right, though.
Yeah, true.
Woo.
So, okay. Where
What?
were we?
Go ahead, Jess.
I didn't know where we were. I'm just asking. Does anybody know?
We're just talking about.
Good vibration.
Haha, you said it.
I said it because I didn't say it the way you said it. The way you said it brought on trouble, okay? I didn't say it that way. I said it was in a song. Good vibes, right, Bestie?
We're getting t-shirts made up, right, Bestie?
Yep.
Look at Brooke's comment. Hold on, let me
It's
put
the
it up on
word
the
of the
screen.
I
day.
can't see it.
I'm putting it up.
Good. Can't say because I'm sure somebody on Facebook will try to hunt us down. As if I look scared.
Oh man,
Anybody know the score of the game yet?
no. But what were else you gonna say about the frequencies?
Well, that's the basis of how ITC works because I didn't understand how the ghost boxes work. So some of them have a pre-programmed dialogue or vocabulary. Others do not. Now, the ones that Rob Hernandez has does not have anything we've been getting. It's not even in the vocabulary that he put in there. And it operates at a higher frequency, of which proprietary, but it works at a higher frequency. But the way he explained it to me was like, that's how come, like, you know, those ringtones that they say older people can't hear, but the younger kids can? Okay, so the lower the frequency, the dogs can still hear it. Same thing with that ringtone. Listen, I don't need to hear a frequency. If I think you're shady and up to something, I'm going to know. You can run, but you can't hide.
Go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, you know how like your vices, whether like if you were let's use an alcoholic for example, right?
Yep.
You could attract like an earthbound spirit that used to be an alcoholic. Like this is just the way.
Yeah, but vices can truly be anything. It's not just drugs or alcohol. It can be video games,
Crocheting.
Yeah,
hockey, whatever.
it could be a lot of things, but I'm just saying, like that's another way that you can attract an attachment.
The attachment of sleep is coming up on me.
Dusty needs a nap and a good night's sleep and a hot bath.
Sleep sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds like I think I want to do a
Amy's
loop.
singing.
Okay. I be singing. Good.
Where'd the other one go?
What one?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anybody here.
Talk about Katie.
It's me, myself, and I.
I had to take the dog pee.
Okay. Hey, next time leave a note, huh?
Yeah, put a note up to the camera.
On pee break. Doggy pee break.
You hear that? They're talking about you going pee. How's that make you feel?
It makes me feel annoying.
Does anybody have questions about attachments?
That would be good. Okay, so all these little.
So,
Are you wearing a glove?
Me? No.
Katie.
it's an anti-smudge glove.
It's for drawing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I was talking about Katie. But the bread looks good.
That's the chocolate chip one.
Tell Lou she ain't getting it. You're freezing.
I mean, two bit. Listen, Bessie. Well, I'm going to have a list. I'm going to have to cook for a week before I even get down there. I'm okay with that.
Colleen wants to know what kind of dog you have, Katie.
They don't even know.
What? We have
It's
no
been
idea
called-
what he is. They told us he was Chihuahua Min Pin.
Listen, it's the American kettle dog. You know what that means? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and stir.
He is not a Chihuahua.
No.
I mean, he might be part Chihuahua.
Listen, he could have Chihuahua in him, but it's not the dominant genetics.
He's got curly hair and all kinds
Looks
of
like
crap.
a doxy.
Yeah, but read the picture.
He looks like a pain in the A word.
Yeah.
Butthole?
Yeah,
that
he's a butthole.
Oh my god, I am like yawning big time tonight.
You're supposed to know.
No, you must be dead on your feet. We appreciate you, Bestie, doing this for us every week.
Sleepy.
You guys would, let's just say, you guys owe me.
What do we owe you?
Don't we always owe you?
Right?
You'll do it. No.
Are you born?
I need some baklava.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, bestie.
I can do that.
Whatever. Just because you're right there and it's a 4-hour drive, don't be surprised you hear a knock at your door.
Exactly, Eileen. Peter.
See, Brooke said, oh my god, yes. See, she wants some too.
Oh my God, it was to die for.
Brooke, I
From
think
that
I have to
from
come
that
down
one piece
now
I
and
had.
record you in a couple of weeks. Because my daughter
I
needs to get fitted for something. So,
Wait, what?
my daughter, I think I have to go down by Brooke in a couple of weeks.
Good night,
So I'm
Amy.
gonna get fitted for something.
Okay.
Good night,
Good night,
Amy.
Amy.
Good night, Amy. Love you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And even if you're not Irish, you are tomorrow.
No, it's Kiss Me, I'm Italian.
Oh, everybody's got a little Irish in them. If you've ever had whiskey, you've had Irish.
So, here's a question about attachments.
You got a question about attachments?
Yeah, here's a good one. How do you tell the difference between an ability and an attachment? Because some of them feel very similar.
An ability is what you do and what you possess. An attachment is you, like a sponge, absorbing somebody else's mannerisms, whether they're in spirit, crossed over, elemental. That's when you don't ground yourself and you leave the door open, and then they go, "Oh, we got you."
Yeah, it's kind of like peekaboo.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, you have an opinion
They
on
do
that?
have a slight advantage because we can't punch them in the nose. Just say, not from lack of trying though.
Well, that's
Huh.
I don't know. I just
Jess
couldn't
wants to use those cards.
So what, Jess?
You said we weren't doing any readings.
I don't know. She just keeps shuffling and
Yeah,
That's-
but that's just how she's connecting to get some spiritual advice. So, yeah, but
Yeah,
people, listen, you hear her with the cards. We're not doing readings. You heard Bestie. And we don't want to piss Bestie off.
Yeah,
Brooke
so
said I'd be the dumb one that's
Jess
still
shuffles
swinging.
the cards. I draw. Lisa crochets. It's what we do.
Is it?
I do a lot of crochet because
And what do I do?
it's like triple fold because one, it helps with my rheumatoid arthritis. It keeps me calm. What's that third thing? Oh, keeps me out of jail for murder.
And Christina, I don't know what you do. You're the professional.
No hands.
That's what she said.
I did. That is what I said. No hands.
No, but I'm just saying, you draw. Jess uses the cards. Lisa crochets, and what do I do?
You listen to that drum guy. That.
Oh, the handpan.
Mm-hmm.
Ethereal and E.
You know what that means? That's like a freaking wind chime to me.
Oh no, it's so
I
calming.
if I'm gonna do nature sounds, I want nature sounds. I don't want no bells ringing. I don't want no humming or hooey howling in the back. I don't want none of that. I just let me hear the ocean. That's it.
Oh, I love the ocean, but that just intensifies
Hey.
it.
I fall
It makes me have to pee.
Oh,
I don't know if it makes it better for you. It makes me have to pee.
Would you stop yawning?
I can't.
You're killing me, man.
What? What is he doing now?
And
Brooke
I
says
yawn.
save lives and get people money. And Virginia goes, you supervisor. Oh, and yeah, as everybody sees on my business page, I put it out there that, wedding officiant now. I'm an ordained minister.
Listen, whatever the occasion, either she bakes, she can marry you. I can tell somebody, hey, she wants to divorce you. I can do all that. We can do all that stuff. It's one-stop shopping.
Right?
Yep. Keep it down up there.
You heard her. Help me out, bestie. That's all. I'm just watching your back.
Yes, we know what you're talking about, Brooke. But I gotta plan some parties this
You
summer.
gotta plan what?
I gotta plan some parties. People have parties. So you can book me.
Listen, you want us there? Just tell us. Or we actually tell Bestie. Bestie tells us. We figure out how long it's going to take to get there and who's driving so I don't get lost.
That won't be me then. I can't fight my way out of a brown paper bag.
That's what
She is not allowed to be in charge of any GPS system known to man.
No.
Haven't
tells
you
you
learned
it's
by
left
now,
and you're
Jeff,
supposed to take a right.
because of our abilities, it contradicts what the technology is supposed to do because we're causing the interference because of our abilities. It's not like we do it intentionally. It really isn't because we wouldn't.
I still wish I could claim that I am the interference. I can't do directions.
Don't quit your day job.
It's hot.
Looks like a brain.
Man, it's bread.
So funny story. I was
That's what
on the note of attachment things. I was driving home the other day, and there is a cemetery in a church, literally like right on the side of the road on the way home. And I was driving past that, and I was doing the no hitchhikers, no trespassers. I had my hall pass thing, and
That's what he said.
I hit a button on my phone to change my song, and This Is How We Do It came on. And I was driving down the road singing this song. Now, mind you, my 19-year-old's in the back seat, and I look up in the mirror, and she's going like this.
By the way, we don't own the rights to any of these songs, just in case you're wondering.
But it was hilarious. I pulled up in the driveway, and Jess is standing outside, and I rolled the window down, and I was going like this. She was cracking up. I had a good day that day.
Did you see what Brooke put up, guys?
No, I can't see any of the chat. You know that. Hold on. I have to go into the whole other thing.
Up on the screen.
Softly with those yawns, killing me softly. Please know the song reference. Yeah, I do.
The next one.
Butter on that. Let him. Oh yeah, you got it, Brooke. That I don't think anybody's ever had the bread cold.
That's over your head. That's an entirely. That's what she said. The moment she said it, that's after I
want the butter.
The last part, bestie.
No, yeah, slap somebody. Yeah, because I got the butter bowl right here next to me.
Lisa, you're having a moment.
Keep reading.
She's talking about eating the soda bread. What the hell are you talking about?
Shove it
Oh,
down.
really? Seriously, guys? I don't want to hear a damn thing about myself. Just saying.
Slap some butter on that and let it melt, right? And shove it down.
Shove it down.
What am I not getting?
Oh, dear
Hold
Lord.
up. There's the next comment.
That's what she said. She wanted a slice of bread with butter on it. Okay. Do you? Do you?
Oh, Lord, help us. Somebody has to. Right, Brooke. Christina, put the next comment up on the screen, please.
Let's keep that away. Let's get in some Kool-Aid. What?
And you thought I was messed up about vibrations.
Oh, Lord.
It was how you said it. What?
I love you, Lisa.
What? Is this one of those weird jokes that I'm not getting? Okay. I don't get it. I don't know.
Oh.
Dusty, look at Brooke's comments. Look at
Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I can't breathe.
Hi, Trina.
Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go.
Dude, how far back am I supposed to be going to find this?
I put it up. It's at 9:07.
Great. Doesn't give me the times on this one because I'm using it through my phone.
Okay, well, Colleen commented, Trina commented, Brooke commented, Virginia commented, and then Brooke commented twice. You're going to look at the ones where Brooke commented. I went backwards.
Okay, I see one with an airplane and then a blonde. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Keep going down.
Okay, so yeah,
Next one.
start there. Then it's the one after it and the one after that. You don't have them?
All right.
No, you should never shove anything down your throat because you could choke.
That's what she said.
But don't think.
Oh,
Okay.
good God.
All right, we gotta end this live because I can't.
Listen, although Bestie works for EMS and ambulance and fire and whatever, she can't call on right now because she can't breathe. Make sure you throw lots of hearts up for those. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow, and turn your notifications to on because literally we have figured out the cryptic code to how to get this on YouTube. That makes us dangerous.
That's cool.
Okay,
Nothing
guys.
so-
Much love. Pay positivity forward.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Not the problem.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, hold on.